Welcome back to Herb the Nerd and this brand new series on the channel, back with the mighty West Ham United. We had a big series planned with them, something completely different, but it kind of hinged on a world where West Ham weren't fucking massive. And because we live in that world where West Ham are indeed massive, we've had to change up slightly. But since the update has come out, the January window's gone through, the players have been reboosted, the transfers have gone through. I've just wanted to get in and have a play with the West Ham team as it stands now. So, we will be attempting a bit of a one-season challenge. Can me, Mr. Herb, beat the god that is David Moyes on a game-by-game basis? Woohoo! I know what you're thinking. You haven't got a chance. Which may be right, but we're going to try it anyway. So this is the plan. We're going to have a one-season save with West Ham. We're going to be going game for game. Herb versus Moyes with the same players. Obviously, I have them a little bit earlier on because I get them before January. But we're not, by that, I'm going to leave the team pretty much as standard as it comes. Not going to really try and buy anyone. Can I create a tactic? Can I play a style of football? Can I get as close as he has done this season? I'm excited. Shall we get in? We've played pre-season. Let me get in and show you the tactic we'll be looking at. And then we'll get into the first game of the season, where we actually have to play Manchester City away. It's not going to be great. So here we are. West Ham squad. Brand new series. What's that? You should subscribe to the channel. You should definitely subscribe to the channel and like this video, because then there'll be more coming out. We do have a bigger save planned as well. Details of which will be shared later. If you want to get the first insight on what's coming out on the new saves, make sure you jump in the Discord in the links down below, as well as obviously subscribing to the channel so you can get pinged when the videos go live. So let's talk about the West Ham United squad then, shall we? So we played our pre-season. Let's have a look at how it went. It went okay. We got smashed the first game, and then we kind of came into our own, creating quite a lot of chances, had a few injuries and stuff, but we'll go through that now. So let's look at our running for the season. We got City to start, West Brom, Tottenham, and then West Brom again. Carabao Cup, and then we've got, and then got them in the league as well. We're probably going to come back and do a month at a time, just so we've got lots of updates. We can see how we're getting on, what's going on with the games, bringing at least one live com throughout each of the months that go on there, as I see and pit myself alongside Mr. Moyes. Obviously, a London derby against Tottenham and Man City in the first month isn't great, but we're going to see how we get on. We're going to see how we get on there. So let me know down in the comments as well where you think we're going to get on, how we think we're going to do. Let me talk to you about my tactics as well. So we try to set up kind of in a similar way to the way Mr. Moyes is playing. Gone for a 4-2-3-1, standard back line, the way we've seen before. Mr. Ogbonna is injured, so I've had to bring Diop in. But yeah, Cresswell, Kufau, Dawson and Diop in the middle, Fabianski in goal as a straight back four on defence with fullbacks on support. We took a vertical tiki-taka to start, and I've pretty much just bastardised it and changed it to my own play style. In the middle, the holding two, Souček and Rice. Souček as the box-to-box midfielder. That man can run for days. Rice was thinking about a DLP, but I actually want him to win and break up the play. So we're going to play him as a ball-win midfielder, but with the ability to take more risks with his passing. So these two will hold out the middle here, which should release us in the attacking strata with the four we have in front. To have a playmaker through the middle with Mr. Pablo Fornals being the first choice. On the right-hand side, an inside forward with Bowen, who could be switched in with a number of players that we have available to us. On the left-hand side, Jesse Lingard. Mr. Lingard has been sharp amazing. I'm going to try him as a Ramdeuter. The old Ramdeuter space investigator, I believe is the translation. See how he gets on in that role rather than a normal inverted winger or inside forward role. Want him just to kind of use his abilities to find space, score goals. With then a pressing forward in front, so someone's going to close down the ball, either get it from Fornals and lay it out to the two wide men who are attacking, or turn and shoot himself. Obviously, Antonio would be first choice in there. Antonio's injured. We've kept back this guy, Mr. Ademipo Odebeko. God, I think I got that right. He wanted to leave. I've had to give him a contract. He wanted to be a freaking star player. He's mental. Loads of players, loads of teams come in to bid for him. He isn't amazing on paper, but he is backup. But also, I found Yarmolenko, just knocking about. He's obviously pretty good across the board, attribute-wise. I never really got him working out wide, and he is kind of lazy. But if we put him in as a pressing forward, I think he can do a job. Him and Antonio, kind of similar. So he might be starting with Yarmolenko as our starting striker, 4 hours behind, Lingard and Bowen outside. That means Ben Rama can come in and replace, Lanzini can come in and replace in that attacking hemisphere as well, which should be enough. Obviously, still quite a light squad. Midfield, we've got the cover. We've obviously Mr. Mark Noble playing first reserve for the 2 central midfielders, but we have Connor Coventry as a youngster who can come through and play as well. In the reserves, we've got Nathan Holland who can come up and play a wide role if required. So we should have just about enough depth of what we've got going on there. Kufau and Cresswell can be replaced with Fredericks and Masuaku if you want to go more attacking. So yeah, we have enough about. So we're going to start with the one formation and see how we get on from there. See how we can match old Moyes. So this is how we're going to line up. First game, we've got the injuries to Ogbonna, injuries to Antonio. So we're going to start with Yama on a cautious mentality. We're going to pass into space, try and use some of the speed we've got, get the guys overlapping on the wide areas, but we want them to try and get the balls in to the box. We don't want to play too much around the area. And we're going to play out from the back as well. Keep the passing short, try and keep hold of possession. It's been going all right in friendlies, but we know friendlies aren't the same as the actual game. So let's get in. Manchester City, first game. Can we, get the result here? If we were looking at West Ham, what West Ham did the first game, I think they drew. I mean, West Ham lost their first game, so I mean, we can lose this game. It's fine. But yeah, we'll be keeping track of that table at the beginning of every episode and at the end of every episode to see how we are getting on. If you are enjoying and you want to see more content as well, and you're like, hey, where you been? Where's the YouTube videos, man? Give me some love. Then go and follow us on Twitch. Again, description down in the links are in the description below. We're streaming on Twitch 5 or 6 days a week at the moment. So yeah, if you're missing me, you'll catch me there live. I'm gonna go for good luck. Go and pull off an upset. Manchester City versus West Ham United. This is a game that I went to go and see. My first game as a season ticket holder last season was West Ham versus Man City. Man City absolutely trounced us, but recently we pushed them. I mean, they beat us again, but we pushed them to the end. So I want to see that fight, that fire from this West Ham team. Oh my God, I pooped myself straight away then. I thought they were going to score. Okay, it's been a lot of Manchester City to start. Fabianski, big save. Obviously, West Ham IRL looking to have to try and replace him. Yarmolenko here picks up the ball on his own. Can he hold it up, or is he going to go? He's going to go it alone. It looks like. Oh, disgusting foul there. Disgusting foul. But Yama carrying the ball up the pitch, getting us a throw-in right in their half. Exactly what we want from a kind of counter-attack. We've done a lot of work on the set pieces as well. Try and maximise those where we can. If we get some set piece goals, that'll be great. And we're pushing high as well, like pressing forward. We want them to close down the goalkeeper to make sure that hopefully they're having to launch the ball forward and our defenders can pick it up. Big Dawson and big Ogbonna, who hopefully again will be big on the set pieces the same way they have been in real life. Zinchenko now is going to try and get this ball in. He gets it to De Bruyne, edge of the box. Good block. Kufau comes in, knocks it forward. Okay. We've got a lot here. We are playing on a cautious mentality. We are expecting to lose the battle for possession in most games, but try and hit on the counter and get those guys forward. Lingard on the left, Bowen on the right. Both fast. And Rodri scored outside the area. This man does this against me all the time, Rodri. I'm sure he scored. Every time I play Man City, regardless of who I'm playing with, this guy scores from outside the box. Not marked, just left on his own. He's gone through a crowd of players, didn't hit a single one. Why would it hit a single player? It's going to be a tough start. I mean, Manchester City's not great. I mean, if I could choose a team to play against for the first game of the season to kick off a new series, it wouldn't be Manchester City, would it? But yeah, we'll take it. We'll take their losses. We've got to start. What do we do when we get knocked down? We get back up again. Right, let's see what we can do here. Playing out from the back. Okay, we played out from the back and we just hoofed it forward to give away the ball. Okay. The short passing might be letting us down slightly there. Manchester City finding a lot of space and finding a lot of on the overlap. Zinchenko getting forward every time. And we're not managing to punish them. I am going to just... Oh, I've got it on standard direct passing, to be fair. Has he got a complete win back on the side? I'm going to push the play down the right. I'm going to try and catch him out. Zinchenko is getting very far forward as wing back. We should try and get in behind him. De Bruyne now, the free kick in. Fabianski tips it over. Come into half time. Only 1-0 down. It's not bad. Not bad. We've not played overly well. I need to get in, give the boys a little bit of a shout. They're obviously still getting used to it. Right, Lingard. He's got good work rate, but not necessarily the speed we want. And that's disgusting play there, referee. He's not done anything with it there. We're trying to break away here, And we're getting hacked down every time. Ref, and you're not doing anything about it, to be fair, mate. You might want to sort that out. Ball again. No. There we go. Rice. He just hoofed it. That time Yama was short and we hoofed it. So every time I think about knocking the passing up, we do something like that. Zinchenko. Look where Zinchenko is again. His positioning is ridiculous. And Gabriel Jesus has scored as 2-0. I'm going to knock that off. I'm just going to knock Bowen back to a support rather than attack. Because Zinchenko is just getting behind every time. It's ridiculous. The game isn't punishing Manchester City managing to just play with all their players in our half. But why would it? That doesn't make sense. Okay, it's fine. We've got, look. I want to see much better. I got to shout them a bit. They're actually playing terribly. It's going to take us a few games to get settled in, find our rhythm. We don't need to go straight away. We just want to show some signs. That was a terrible ball. Good one. Free kick, edge of the box. Oh my god. Okay. This feels like the season before, possibly. Feels like the season before. It's fine. First game of the season. We're still getting used to things. It was always going to be tough. Not regretting my decisions at all. Never regretting my decisions to start Football Manager saves in series. Right, 4 nows here. Can we actually come away with the ball? We've hoofed it long. Bowen's headed it onto no one. We're really, really not helping ourselves here at all. A little bit worried. So a lot of poor performances coming out there from the front players who just aren't seeming to get involved at all. But at least Bowen's tracking back now. Almost didn't help. We're going to hit crosses early and try and shoot on side. Let's try and get actually an attempt on goal. Gundogan now, stepping forward. Rice in. Souček picks it up. Right, here we go. That's what we want them two to do. Ball goes forward to no one again. Why are we struggling with the... Struggling to find the pass out. We're loving a bit of attack versus defence here. Where our defence isn't quite good enough. Okay, let's make some subs here then. Yarmolenko gang ball up top has not gone great. We're going to say that. Lingard, not gone great. I mean, really, I could be replacing anybody right now because they've all played terribly. Let's give lads. Let's just change the 3 up front. See if a little spark from them. Another encouraged shout. Interesting. Like a consolation goal would be nice. We've had 2 shots. Bowen's had both. Bowen seems to have a lot of shots from that inside forward role, which is nice. Doesn't always convert. So we'll be watching him and his ability, his clinicalness. Good tackle there by Souček. Right, now this is it. This is how do we counter? Bowen. You've got fresh legs in front of you. We've slowed the play all the way down and given the ball away. Rice, right. Come on, think about it. Think about the counter play. How are you going to do it? No, again, you're just sitting on the ball. Okay. It's a little bit frustrating. Can we get him? Can we get him? I mean, we had chances to counter-attack and we're not taking them. We're not really pushing forward at all. The tempo might need to be changed here. Tempo might need to be just upped a little bit. So when we go, we actually try and go forward rather than what we're doing there, which is counter, stop. As we tick into the 90th minute, 3-0 down. Looks like we are going to take a loss, much like Moyes did first game of the season. Good to get a Man City game out of the way, though. I mean, the annoying thing is our next game is going to be against Tottenham in the league. That feels a little bit painful. Oh no, they're still going to come forward. Not one more. There we go. Souček there. Lanzini away. Ref, you want to just call time? We want to call... Oh, Cresswell here. Can we get the set piece? Didn't get anything from the set piece. Got counter-attacked from the set piece. We got the opposite of what we want from set pieces. Instead of being good at them, we're going to let in a goal from one. This is not great. Gundogan. Good block. No block there, Sterling. Oh my god, they've had 3 attempts before we didn't even get the ball. 3 attempts they had in our own box. Oh no, ball in. Okay, good. Come on, that's got to be a ref. 7 seconds. Taking the L to start the season. I mean, did we expect much more? Not really. Not really. Well done, Pep. Look at that. They just consistently attacked and played well. We didn't do that much at all. The counter didn't really work. I mean, they didn't actually play well though. I wouldn't mind saying, yeah, all right, bearing in mind the performance, but there was a lot of 6.4s and below down there. 1 game, a loss. All right, it's the same though. It's the same as West Ham. Don't worry about it yet. Okay, guys, don't panic. It's a long time for me to catch up, Mr. Moyes. A long time. So that's going to round out the first episode, the introduction to the save. Herb versus Moyes, game for game, one season. We have the West Brom game in the Carabao Cup. Cups, if we do better in the Cups, brilliant. I'm not going to judge in the Cups, though. Don't really feel like we're going to do that well. Tottenham and West Brom. So we'll be back for the start of October and a game against Newcastle to see how we've got on in our first 3 games versus the real-life West Ham team and take on Newcastle away from home. Like I say, we'll have 1 episode per month. So you can expect, however many months there are in a season. Like 9. I didn't just count it just then in a cut. Didn't. Maybe 10. Or maybe I'll split one. Who knows? But yeah, we'll leave that there. If you've enjoyed, smash the like button. Subscribe if you're new. Make sure you check out the links. Join the Discord. See you over on Twitch. And I'll catch you next time for the next episode. I've got to be better than David Moyes, surely. Have a great day. Bye-bye.